a little time too, so I don't know what I'm going to say. First, thank you, Pastor, for the opportunity to share. And those of you who know me, there was a season where in 2011, couldn't walk, couldn't talk, couldn't do anything. And a lot of people didn't know where I was or what I was doing. And I was in the hospital, rehabbing, learning how to do these things. I had to allow my children to clothe me, feed me, take care of me. That's hard for a parent. That's very, very hard for a parent. We do it for our children. But what happens when something happens to you? And you're not capable, or children are not knowledgeable of how to take care of you. Do they know where the life insurance policies are? Do they know where your social security and your information to provide for you if they're the only other ones that are there? So at So Real, what we do is we give you the empowerment to move to your next. The scripture I want to focus on is Jeremiah 29:11. And it talks about us having the inheritance for our children's children. Amen. Now that shouldn't be just our life insurance policy. And if some of us are guilty for not having them, shame on you. Because some people say, I'll be dead, it doesn't matter. But the inheritance cannot keep moving from generation to generation unless we teach them how to provide for their own families, how to handle that money, how to know and take the word and teach it into them to be structured mentally, because the foundation of God is already set. To get in the word, to pray, and to move to their next. That's how they handle that inheritance on and on and on. We have the inheritance of Jesus. He laid the plan. He went before us. He talked to us. And the main thing I want to talk to you, the point I want to stick in your head is sacrifice your vision for God's plan for you. We have to be willing to walk in what God has for us. We make plans for ourselves. The next scripture I want to focus on, and I have so much more, I'm going to cut short because I know y'all ready to go on. But anyway, I want to talk to you. I have a show. It's called So Real with Madeline. And we said keep it real daily by creating your grace lifestyle, by changing your status and raising your standards. So where are you in your walk? What do people see? And I told her yesterday, you are in my head. The show that we've been focusing on for the last year is to help you, to empower you, to grow you and heal so you can move forward. Don't pass on the inheritance of hate, hurt, suffering, mentally holding down. The church of today, the black church of today, is 25 years behind in society. How are they going to have corporate jobs if they don't know how to operate a computer? If you don't have internet in your home, you're not teaching your children how to operate a computer, how to speak professionally. Stop saying it's white. Sorry. Stop saying it's white living. We need to say that it's proper English, it's correct speaking. We need to teach our children how to be focused on living their inheritance. They can't live it out if they don't know. Okay? I didn't realize that this would happen to me, but I'm living and walking in what God gave for me. And it is to speak abroad. Go ye therefore teach all nations. So I'm in my living room. I was praying, God, Lord, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm sure need you to come on because I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing in this. But I knew I couldn't feel sorry for myself. My Isaac was my livelihood. Amen. Does that make sense? Amen. People knew me as a singer and as a dancer, but God had the business side of me inside so that I could teach my children, manage your money, create a budget. And when you get to that job, to hold your tongue, let God give you the words. Let him show you what you need to be doing on that job and learn. Just because they tell you, delegate word down to you, that you need to do this, you need to do that. You're a supervisor, you're a manager, but learn it. Because God may remove that person and put you in that spot. Proverbs 13:22 says, God's people leave an inheritance for their grandchildren. Okay? Grandchildren. How many babies we got? How many of you in here got children 0 to 10? Raise your hand. Okay, about 7 people. Okay. How many people in here are ages 10 to 18? Raise your hand. 10 to 18. What's your age? Raise your hand. It outnumbers those who have kids. Y'all see that? All right, now, how many of you here are 25 and up? Raise your hand. Okay, do y'all see this right here? Do y'all have a plan for your inheritance? Are you waiting or only depending on your Social Security, disability, retirement? What happens if you lose that job right before your retirement? Does it go with you? What happens with your life insurance policy that you have on your job? Does it go with you? What we do is we educate you on how to stabilize yourself, have another avenue, another income stream for you to move forward. Being an entrepreneur, which is what I am, we try to help you to see that job is good. That's your vehicle for it right now. But what happens if you lose stand there and ask God, where's the ramp? Or are you going to pay attention while he's telling you, these are some things we need you to get in mind. I gave you your Isaac. I'm so grateful for what she has taught. The last thing I want to share with you, where my clock are you not paying attention? The last thing I want to focus on is this: children are a gift from the Lord, a reward from God, from Him. And if He's placed in you the Spirit, you saved, and you claim you're saved, and you walk and He said, for me and my house, we gonna serve the Lord. Is that true? Or are you just talking? Okay, that's Psalms 127 and 3. So I want you to continue this morning. Wow, I got 1 minute. Those of you who got your phones, I know y'all got them in your hands. I want you to do something for me real quick. And I did this for the church. Take your phone out, and as though you're making a new text. You want to open up your text message like you're going to text somebody. I know y'all know how to do that. Okay, in that text, write the Antioch Church. The name of the church, all one word. Don't make any spaces. The Antioch Church. Now, up there at that phone number, make a phone number go. It says 2. Do 55469. Y'all got it? I know these kids out there. Y'all come on. Some of y'all shouldn't help y'all parents out.
I can't.
So I'm saying, hey, we got to teach you now while they're young. Pastor was saying, we got to get a head start on this. Now, press in and then tell me whoever get it first, stand up. Well, sit down. All right, that's right. Come on, Miss Crosby, tell me what you got.
Hold on. Never mind. They said error invalid number.
Oh. All right, back in the back. Come on, Dad.
We would love for you to join us at www.antiochchurch.org. Be a difference maker with us. It has another website.
Okay, now, that is the way we share technology, people. This is how we're going to share Antioch Church. People you know, you out and about, man, I know this great church. Well, how do you get to it? What is the first thing I'm going to ask you? Y'all got a website?
Yeah.
We got a website, y'all. Been having it for years.
Yeah.
You can take your time, you can find out what's going on, you can see the events, and I'm done. But that's technology. And our children need to know how to work the system of technology so that they can grow and build the inheritance.
Thank you.